Hello, good evening. Welcome. Welcome to the slightly delayed Rookies season race. We've unfortunately had to postpone two. Let me know how the audio and video is. I have got a complete new PC upgrade, so I don't know how things are looking and sounding. But we are ready to rock and roll with the qualifying. And let's see what happens. I will be joined by His Highness, Mr. Hayden, at some point very soon. And look forward to hanging out with you guys. Good evening, Steve. How are you doing? Lyric, good evening. Finniez, hello. Bordy Team Mank. Love that. Evening, Sharwin. How you doing? Good to see you all in the chat. It's awesome to be back. I actually feel like I've had withdrawal symptoms of Toga races. Sorry, His Highness has arrived. Like, can we all stand up and bow for him, please? He is... We couldn't afford a red carpet. It's a kind of beige carpet, so yeah. Oh man, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm excited. I'm just saying that I was having withdrawal symptoms of Toga races, so happy to be here.
We're sort of on the back foot, really.
Yeah, it's unfortunately suffered the most out of all
Really
races.
Yeah.
But do you know what? We soldier on. One week wasn't our fault. 1 week was kind of ish our fault. So, but I think we have everything under control now. Sharwin, hey Mac, it feels a bit weird being back on this side of the stream again. I know, man, I know. Are you not in the Rookies? Are you too fast for the Rookies, Sharwin? I can't remember. I apologise. I've had so much going on.
I thought Sharon was in the Rookies.
Yeah, I thought it was. I would like to do a shout out. Now this, there's two things I need to do. I need to sort my map out on the right hand side. I have a very special 2 additions to the stream tonight. If we have a red flag or a yellow flag, you guys are going to get super excited. So, yes.
I don't even know about this.
He doesn't even know about this, so yeah. I'm the only one in this entire universe that knows what I'm talking about. That's probably not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's like my life.
Right, let me try and sort out this map. Let us see, I have circuit map enabled. Where is it now? There is an option for the map.
So while Mac is trying to work out his life and computing, we are live on TikTok as well, and welcome everybody in. TikTok got a little bit of a world exclusive. They were live before the main channel was live, so we was watching free practice, and really, to be brutally honest with you, we were just laughing at my brother racing in the Aston Martin tonight because he's not raced in a long time. If you're watching us on TikTok, thank you very much. There was a couple of people that asked, how do I join? That was a while ago whilst I was in the driver briefing, so they probably got bored and disappeared. But if you are watching us and you would like to take part in any of our races, then the link, everything's in our bio, basically. And join Discord, join our Discord server, join SimGrid, and you'll find us all. You'll find everything you need there. But yeah, appreciate everybody watching us over on TikTok.
Or
and Twitch and YouTube, of course.
Of course, can't forget Twitch and YouTube. Or what you could do is look at the video that's on our channel on YouTube that shows you exactly how to do everything from start to finish. He always forgets it. He always forgets that's there. So
yeah, I do.
Sharwin, you're on your holidays in Somerset. Oh man, Sharwin.
So Sharwin does exactly what I do. You got away with the family and spend most of the time sitting on your phone.
In the stream.
You want to be
yeah.
anywhere. He's probably spent all day with them and then gone. Then you just go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's your partner as well.
Yeah.
Can I just have a bit of peace and quiet?
I'm going for a very long walk. It might last about 2 hours or so, but don't worry, I'll be back.
Exactly. You just bugger off. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying your holiday, Sharwin. That's
It sounds lovely.
nice
Hope the
little
weather's been good
R&R.
because it's not been good elsewhere.
Do you know what? We had those really nice hot days, and obviously live at the top of the Great Britain. It's always horrible, and I literally live pretty much as south as you could get. And the weather here has been terrible today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not complaining because I don't really like the hot weather, and this country is not really geared for hot
No,
weather. We're good
it's
at
not.
our houses are good at keeping heat in,
Exactly.
not cooling it down. So it's been nice for a nice bit of clown cover,
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely. It has been nice. It's been nice and cool, but I just wish we had some kind of summer that we could talk about, but we haven't. So we'll just need to suck it and see.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Rodriguez, now I do want to do a shout out. I want to look at the standings, but I do also want to shout out one particular driver who I think has shown exactly what Toga is all about, and that's Andrei Karatonov. Now, he is leading the AMs at the moment by 1 point, and he has withdrawn himself from the entire championship because he's too fast and he doesn't think it's fair on the rest of the drivers. So if you're watching, Andrea, thank you very much, a gentleman.
Yeah, no, I saw that today pop up in the rookie chat, and I was like, hats off to the guy.
Yeah.
Because he clearly is too fast for this championship, and there are obviously other championships around from other communities, not just Toga. So, the fact that he's gone, it's probably not really very fair for me to take part in this championship. I'm going to go and head off and do something else. So, it takes a big man or a big lady to do that. To be fair.
Absolutely. Because
admit that that you're too fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Because as I say, he's only 1 point ahead, but he is leading the championship, and you really don't, as any sim racer, whether you're a rookie, amateur, expert, you don't want to give up a lead. You don't want to give up the possibility of winning a championship. So
winning's winning, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Winning makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Losing makes you feel crap. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we've got almost everyone setting a lap. We've got Sciotto in P1 with a 155.6. Interesting, because he's the only fastest driver in Sector 1. Sector 2 is held by Mr. Rodriguez, who's in P2, and Sector 3 is held by Mouchard in P3. So this is going to be very close.
Oh, it's interesting. So yeah, we've got the top guy. I'm surprised. No, actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually looking at P7 and an Audi. What an absolute machine! I think the driver in P7,
Clava.
I would imagine that he is actually not a rookie, but he's in a car that makes him
a rookie. Yeah, that makes sense. That's almost every car for me.
Like Pocamendi as well in the V12.
Nice. So we're just looking at Paulie, who jumped up into P8. We've got our very own Marek, who has just put himself onto pole position. Take a bow, Marek. Take a bow. Mr. Ramirez, who's in the chat, at the moment pops himself in with a 155.5. Amazing. And as you can see, he's driving in the Toga Academy colours tonight as well. So
maybe a promotion might be on the cards.
Well,
do
you know,
this stage, don't you think?
He sent me a message last night saying he just couldn't keep in the 155s consistently. So I don't know if the advice I gave him actually did anything or not, but he's absolutely banged in a lap. He's 600ths ahead at the moment of Sciotto. It is so close. The top 4 are covered by 0.2 of a second. Wow.
So I did a race today on LFM.
Oh.
And the top 5 were separated by under a tenth.
Whoa, that's close.
I got pole by 0.005 of a second.
Oh my god.
5 thousandths.
That is very, very close. Wow. We're looking at...
I don't want to flex today, but I've had 2 wins in a podium.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Are you...
Obviously, I've got put down with the...
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do some racing this weekend as well. You overestimated the rookies, Reggie. Yeah,
Don't worry, mate. Yeah, it's fine.
I can promise you I wouldn't be in the top 20 with these guys. Honestly, these guys are absolutely smashing it.
This track is not easy though, is it?
It's not.
Let's be honest
It's
with
not.
you. It's not a good track. It's not a. You've got to practice at this track. I feel.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Lots of mistakes can be made at this track for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
It's it is very technical, and also you do have then corners that are all feel related rather than technique. Yeah, and you've obviously got the chicane, second last and third last corner. It's if you get a millimetre out of shape in that, you can just kiss yourself goodbye. So to see the times coming in, I'm just super proud of everyone who is in this championship. Marek, what a lap. I completely agree. You absolutely smashed it, my friend. You should be very, very proud of yourself. I do want to.
Are you going to go back out again, Marek? Sorry, Mac.
No, that's okay. Sorry. It's okay.
Marek, you're going to go back out again because I think you should. Because I think
it's quite close.
Yeah,
it's quite close. But yeah, amazing. Very, very proud of Marek and the hard work he's put into it as well. I really can't take any credit for the way he's driving, but I did start mentoring him myself, just on a one-to-one basis to start with, and then obviously we got the Toga Academy up and running, and then he has just grown into such an amazing racing driver.
Honestly, yeah.
Reggie, when's the next rookie race? Next Wednesday? It is, yeah. So we've got two suspended races or postponed races that we need to run. So they will be next week and the week after, and then that will finish the championship off altogether. So 2 races left in this championship.
And also, sorry, Reggie, if you want to join Season 10, Season 10 is now available to join on SimGrid. So if you're liking this championship, or you've joined halfway through and you want to start from fresh, next season, if you like, then please do jump in, sign up. What I will say is, with Season 10, make sure you click on the races tab, because it's not a straightforward championship.
No, intrigue.
There might be a bit of wet stuff and a bit of dark stuff.
No, well.
Yeah, probably rewind and take that back, but it's probably going to be some night races and some wet races.
Yeah, I think it's only fair because I certainly know myself, I wouldn't specifically go and practice a wet race, or even nighttime. I would probably struggle with a lot of tracks, but I think it forces you to do it, and then you actually start gaining a little bit of confidence over it. What I do want to say, Sharon, can I get a shout out for your girlfriend Petra? She sent you a message saying she's watching it too. Unfortunately, she's been left behind and not with you on holiday, but she wants to keep up to date. Petra, hello from Hayden and myself.
Hello. So good. How many fans that we've got? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you guys are absolutely amazing. We just Rookie Wednesday. I've always said it is the flagship of Toga. I think it's the one championship that has sucked everybody into Toga. And we just love to see the action that goes on and everything else as well.
It's not like we don't like the other championships.
No, not at all.
We connect. It sounds horrible, but we connect. We feel like we have a better connection with our drivers and the people watching in the audience than we do. I guess it's because there are a lot more faster people that race in those other championships, whereas people that join rookies are not necessarily the fastest guys or girls that turn up and race. Yeah. And when they do really well, they feel so proud about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the kicker. That's what it is.
That
brings people in.
I also think, just before I say this, Mr. Hood says can't decide whether to keep trainers on despite brake pedal being too low, or go back to Jag slippers. First world problems. Jag slippers. It has to be the Jag slippers. You need to have the Jag slippers on.
I find racing in slippers is a bit sweaty at the moment, so I've been trialling it in just socks. It's not great.
Yeah, I do. I race in socks. You get such a good feel for the pedal and any tiny movement at all. Steve, big shout out to Clava, by the way. He was in here earlier in the week practicing an old Audi and he was off the pace. Now he's making me overdrive just to stay ahead. He'll be one to watch. Well, there you go. So we are actually watching Mr. Clava at the moment, who's in P7 with the Audi. A very brave choice. So going back to Hayden's point, I think we also love seeing at the start of the season for rookies, the drivers, and then you see how they progress throughout the championship as they grow confidence, or they get more into practice, and then before you know it, you know, let's name some big names. Peter Romeo, David Amandalisi, they were in the rookies, and they are very fast drivers now. So I think it's like a story that goes along with this, which gives us the drama as well.
Progression is there, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
100% there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a million percent. Can I give a shout out tonight?
Of course you can. Go for it.
This is going to make me feel a little bit sick, but my brother is actually racing in this today.
Yes, he is. He is.
He's also repping the brand new Toga Academy livery for the Aston Martin that's just been recently announced. I'm not sure if you've got it downloaded, Mac, but
I don't know, and it's not been synced to. Awesome.
I have it downloaded, but obviously you have to Google Drive. Obviously, Reese, hurry up to get it synced. But yeah, Ryan is. I bet the cockpit of that Aston Martin is very blue.
Especially if he hasn't been racing for a while, and this is his first.
He has not raced in a
first
long
time back, so that is going to be interesting. I am just downloading it just now, so that it will show up. You'll try a slippers lap. Sounds like. I'm glad it was slippers and not something else that's very similar to those words.
Why don't you try a no-look lap next?
No touchy.
Close your eyes, lap. Just do it by feel. This is a PG stream.
I know. That's why we're dodging saying the obvious thing everyone's thinking.
Yeah. Also, by the way, is my Discord lagging?
No.
Because I keep cutting out every now. I feel like I keep cutting out every few seconds. If I keep doing it, I will just disconnect and reconnect again.
No, it's sounding fine. Sounds fine to me.
My Discord's been a little bit weird recently. Reggie's put, I'm really gutted. I've just looked at the rookie lap time margins and I'm too fast. What championship do you recommend? Reggie, are you fast at every single? So basically, are you too fast? Sorry, at all of the tracks that we've listed in the new championship, or if it's just one or two? Because if it's just one or two, then I would definitely sign yourself up as an AM. But if you are fast at every single one, then yeah, probably I would recommend picking something else. But Marek has lost pole, by the way.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he's lost by 2 and a bit temps. He is just started another push lap though, so I'll keep you guys all informed of how he's getting on. He is on pace, on the same pace as he was to set his fastest lap. He's got to find about 2 temps from Sciotto, who is gone. That's me done. I'm going back to the pit lane. So Sciotto is confident that he's going to hold pole position here, but Marek is just is just losing out a little bit of time as he gets a load of snap oversteer on the exit of that corner.
Mr. Hood, you've got your left indicator on. Just saying.
Oh, that's the slippers, that is.
That's the slippers, yeah. That's how low his steering wheel is.
Yeah, that's the slippers. Reggie, I mean, some people in this championship, if you look at Pocamendi, for example, in 444, he's actually racing in the V12 Aston. I mean, if you sign yourself up in, say, the Jag, for example, or the original Audi, or I don't know, something's OG, then there's nothing. No doubt you'll be properly rookie pace then. So if you fancy it, then feel free. Oh, Petro has just messaged in the YouTube chat.
Hello, Petra. Thanks for the shout out. Couldn't miss the race despite Sharwin not taking part this week. Best of luck to all the drivers. It's very kind of you. Thank you.
That is amazing. Thank you so much. Honestly, that's so.
Tell
so cool.
Sharwin that you need a full racing rig and you'll go racing with him.
Yes. 100%.
Sharwin's now thrown his phone or whatever he's watching this on in the bathtub.
Yeah, he's like, nope.
Nope.
See ya, boxing ring. Right, so Mac, it's on. So Marek just lost out to P3 now. He's 5 thousandths of a second. Is that right? Yeah, slower than Rodriguez in P2.
Yeah.
Marek has gone round again to start another flying lap, but again cannot improve on that lap time. He's not going to get overtaken again unless someone pulls a stonking lap out the bag, which doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But Marek, I think this is no. Hopefully, I'm not speaking. Hayden needs voice boost by 60%. That's very
That's unusual because his meter is going up into the red almost.
Oh, interesting. Am I getting a bit closer to the microphone? Yeah. So I think Marek.
It's the way it should be, to be fair.
Marek seems to have hit his ceiling, if you
Yep.
like.
Yep.
I think what he was saying to you is probably about right. He seems to can't now get out of that 55.5 zone.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And now he's just struggling to try and improve it. He's probably overdriving the car now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's I know Marek well, and he'll be putting a lot of pressure on himself.
Yeah.
And this is a thing. I think a lot of us are like this. He'll look at third P3 on a grid and think that he's failed. Whereas he should be very, very proud, not only of where he was 6 months ago, but this is a very quick grid. This isn't, as much as this is rookies, 155.3, how many in the chat could actually get that? I couldn't. There's no way I could reach a 155.3.
Just about, I reckon. I won't lie. But that means Marek will start on the right side of the grid, though.
Yes.
On the inside line of the grid.
Yep.
Yeah, so if there is a saving grace there, he's not starting P2 on the outside of the circuit.
Yep.
Which he could be, you need to take that quite narrow, that first corner, don't you, really, to try and get the car round to then take the next corner, which obviously you go out wide and then cut in again.
Yep.
So, I mean, Marek, you're probably in the best place you can be, to be brutally honest. It's not pole.
Yep, absolutely.
And
again, you should be very, very proud of where you are.
Yeah, 100%. He's done a fantastic job, man.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Ryan. 2.9 seconds off the pace. Hey, Ryan, you've done well. You're half a second quicker than the guy behind you, so I would definitely take that as a really good quali, considering.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're not going to have enough time to do a grid walk. There's only 1 minute before the session starts, so that is a bit of a shame. I don't know, because it's usually 2.5 minutes. Ah. Right. Yeah. But at least we're having a little look forward during this. I will try 30 seconds. I'll see how far I can get in 30 seconds. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay, bear with me a second. That's because... right, okay, you should be back now.
Bliss.
I know. Stay, me and you are on the same.
Hey, Steve, it's a good job I wasn't on stream then for from a second ago. Otherwise, what I said about you.
So in P1 we've got Scioto, we've got Rodriguez P2, Marek P3, Mouchard P4, Mr. Hood P5, Kevin Pakiri in P6, Rizzo in P7, Pokorny in P8, Clava P9, Jordan in P10, Polly P11, Somov P12, Pistolese P13, Mank in P14, Bouts P15, Longo in P16, Pocamande in P17, Cools P18, Wiseman P19, Koo P20, Ebert in P21, Brandon Fuller in P22,
Lewis!
What?
Sorry.
What?
No, carry on.
Mongio in P23, Yannick P24, Ryan P25, Bevuda P25, Brady P26, Peters P27, Van de Hoven in P28, and Grisel in P29.
Sorry, I was just saying, Lewis from ERA's in the chat. So the ERA guys are the funniest guys I've ever met in my life in sim racing, honestly. So the night before the Nordschleife first 6 hours that we did last weekend, the guys popped into VC at about, I don't know, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock UK time, and we were just chatting away for a good 30, 40 minutes. And the guys from ERA are really, really, really nice guys. Honestly, I'd never met them before in my life, and they popped into VC just randomly, and we had literally a great laugh. So big shout out to Lewis and all these guys at ERA. Absolutely
Amazing.
great lads. Great
Amazing.
lads.
Lots of love to the ERA and to Lewis. So we already have a penalty. So bear with me a second.
Yes, we have, yeah.
And I'll have a little look and see. It's for causing contact with car on fast lap. So
Oh dear.
10 seconds, unfortunately, for that. So let's get back to the action now. As you can see now, we are getting ready to go. Just trying to heat the tyres up.
So there is a chance of a red flag this evening. So like I said, driver briefing and people that maybe weren't in the driver briefing, it's 20% of the grid or 4 cars, which is greater, and that's within the first 2 sectors of this race. Watch out for the Nürburgring T1 because hashtag Wreckfest. And if we do have a red flag this evening, we will, the stewards will not be best pleased, and secondly, we will, once a red flag has happened, we will just get back to the quali positions again and do this all over again. So let's just pray for not a red flag. But if I was a betting man in the next 30, 40 seconds, yeah, I reckon we're going to have a red flag.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. There are some tracks it is inevitable, and there's other tracks you could kind of get away with it, so...
If we're wrong, I think everyone that's watching needs to be to donate a subscription to the YouTube channel
as punishment for us being wrong.
Yeah. But let's do it then, shall we?
Yeah, let's get this going. Now we're green, we're racing. Pistolese's got a drive through. Scioto was absolutely caught sleeping.
Wide.
Scioto, wow. He looked like he was sleeping. He's currently...
we got cars off. We got cars off. We got death. No, it's okay. We got a bit of bumper cars.
We've not got a red... is there no red flag?
not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. But it's all right. We're through T1 without any problems so far.
That is good.
So I'm just keeping an eye on the in-game chat to see if they post it in, but we're okay yet. Rodriguez then takes pole. Scutiotto is dropped back to P3. Malik P4. So pretty bad start from the guys on the, like I say, the right side of the grid, if you like.
Scioto absolutely was caught sleeping like...
okay, I missed it,
Yeah, the McLaren of Rodriguez just went piling through. So, it looks like Marek's been taken by 296. He's went off wide from the 488, so Marek will collect that back again. Marek has got two 296s breathing down his back bumper at the moment.
Thundersnapper, 155 rookie times. I do 58. So what league should I join? Newbie league. So Thundersnapper, bearing in mind we run 2 classes here. So we have an AM class, which you can see is like the silvery color, and then we can see the red coloring, which is deemed our rookies. So I think I can't remember what the quali lap times were, but I would definitely sign up for this. Some of the guys were doing more than 158s in the rookie league, bit further back. The rookie class, sorry, a bit further back. So I would 100% join this championship because it will be perfect for you. Yeah, for sure. But I'm not sure I recognise your username, so thanks for popping in if you are new to the channel.
Yep.
Sorry, mate.
No, not at all, not at all. Pistolese has done well to get up to P7, but he will need to come in for that drive-through. He obviously was a bit quicker than the speed limit was allowed. That is a beautiful, beautiful livery that Mouchard has got in his McLaren. Wow, that's like a retro McLaren Marlboro kind of...
It says the Terminator for me. I don't know if it's...
Oh,
it is a Marlboro livery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a Marlboro, red and white.
No, it says McLaren. It's like old school McLaren.
Yeah,
livery, yeah.
It just
looks
looks
that's a nice
amazing.
livery. That I quite like that style. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. Nice to see some of the retro coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the battles are continuing, and Mouchard is not letting that McLaren go, although he didn't look quite as comfortable going through the chicane up to the last corner. I don't know if his tyres maybe weren't hot enough yet. Scioto trying to hang on to the back of them. Then there's a bit of a gap to Marek, who's got Rizzo with the 488 296 behind him, and then there's just trains upon trains after that.
Yeah, we have one mandatory pit stop today. This race, there's no pit window, so the guys can decide to box whenever they seem fit. The mandatory pit stop today is just for fuel only, so I would recommend. I recommend. No doubt the strat would be for most of these drivers is a 50-50 split. Obviously, what we mean by that is they take enough fuel to do the first part of the race, so 30 minutes worth of fuel plus your long formation lap, and then stop for the next 30 minutes of fuel. Now, some drivers may decide to change tyres depending on their situation. I mean, it's probably wise that they change tyres because then at least they'll be fresh rubber for the next 30. But again, it's all down to personal preference. But we don't stipulate a driver a tyre change. But Malik, is really under pressure from Rizzo in the 488 Ferrari. It's a 296, but number 488. Is he going to go down the inside for a lunge into turn 1? Oh, Marek stays wide, sees him, and job done. Marek is good driving there by Marek. He sort of saw it coming, but he's going to follow back.
Oh, they're side by side. No,
yeah, side by side.
That is
good
beautiful.
driving.
Well done. And still, he's got the inside line. No, he's not giving that place up. Marek is all over this. He needs to be careful. He's got another 296.
Oh,
he left got a little bit oversteer there.
Cordy literally almost collected Marek on the as they were diving down.
Yeah.
That, I don't remember what the corner names are here at Nürburgring.
Schumacher S. That's about as good as I've got.
It's about it for me as well. But yeah, Marek drops down to P5 then. Yeah, P5. But the leaders are separated quite nicely at the moment, aren't they? We've got a yellow flag for 973, I can see, which is Fuller. Fuller's looks like he's had contact with either another car or the wall. My brother's doing well. It's a P23 for Ryan, but I reckon he might have a penalty coming his way because he did make contact with a BMW earlier on, who now is I don't know where the BMW's gone. But it's car 259. Ryan did, he might get a penalty for that, but we'll see what the stewards decide to do.
Yeah.
We got a car around. Cools is off. He was facing the wrong way. Oh my God! As Fuller almost collects him, that might be deemed an unsafe rejoin.
He's actually...
Sorry for the weird noise.
That's okay. It's commentator's noises.
Can't help it. I'm sorry.
I was actually watching this battle with these 4 cars before then Cools kind of got involved in the whole thing. They were very close. In fact, Ebert, I don't know if he's had a come off or something. He's went very slow in the very long straight up to the chicane. Oh, he's collected too much curb and ended up way off.
Right.
Yeah, so Ryan, who's now got his beautiful livery, P21, and the livery's
Let's go.
disappeared again. That's amazing. Pistolese
Brilliant.
into server's drive-through. He left that one to the very, very last second. We've got Jourdan is dropping down like a... Oh, he's cutting a little bit of grass by the looks of it. He's not even... Oh, careful, there's another McLaren coming. Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah.
That was very close.
That was the longest rejoin in the world.
It was. It really was.
Oh,
That's yeah, everyone's getting bumped up. There's people doing really well.
Yeah,
Steve's
absolutely.
doing good in P7 as well. Dropped back a couple of places on his race start, which is unfortunate. Bakiri's doing well as well, chasing down Pocamendi in the V12.
Yep.
Looking very racy, actually, Kevin. A big shout out to Kevin as well, by the way. He really helped us with the new server setup, and I haven't had a chance to speak to him since. Obviously, just want to give him a personal thank you for spending his free time helping Dexter and Reese and whoever got involved with the server stuff. Is he going to go up the inside of Pocamendi? Is he going to get that job done? Oh, it's close. Pocamendi goes wide.
That was
but,
very
retains
close.
the
That
place.
was great
Was.
driving from both drivers not
Really
to collect
was.
each other.
Yeah, good driving.
Yeah,
Pocamendi saw it coming, didn't he? And,
he did,
just sort of
absolutely.
moved out of the
Absolutely.
way.
Yep. And didn't lose a place for it either, so that's
No.
even better. Battle for P16 with Bevidas, Jourdan, Mank, and your brother. So
Oh, wow.
that's a battle for P16. Yeah.
It's cool.
Oh,
The leaders have sort of spread out a bit, haven't they?
They have,
The
they
gap's gone a bit. Marek is dropped down to P5 now. He's under pressure still from Picorni. So Marek's just got to calm down a little bit and just get his rhythm back again. And then no doubt.
Oh, what an overtake on the chicane. Wow. Holy guacamole. Mr. Clement Poli, take a bow.
Are you a pallet?
Wow. I cannot believe he did that. That was utterly amazing. He is flying with that Lamborghini, and he's actually got two other Lamborghinis in front of him as well. And he goes for a look on the inside. Turn one, it looks like he's made it stick. Poli is on an absolute charge. He's now got Peters ahead of him. Wow. Great driving from Poli. Absolutely superb.
Oh, I'm gutted. I sort of missed that. I was a bit further back looking at the Mank battle
Yeah.
with is it Jourdan and Ryan. So I was just watching out for what was going on there. Looks like Mank is again. He's struggling with a bit of front end damage as well on that Porsche. So I don't know whether that's jeopardising aero or something along the lines. But yeah, the McLaren is literally trying to go around the outside. Mank shut the door. There's no way that move's going to stick. And I think Ryan's probably best just to clear up the pieces.
Yeah.
And always thinking about it. He's he's getting in his head a little bit.
Yes.
I taught him that one.
Where's the light flashing? Surely you've taught him that one as well.
I don't know if he's got it bound to his steering wheel because I know he had to reinstall everything again. We have got a yellow flag, by the way. I'm not sure who it is. 778. Who is that then? Someone's falling down a grid. That is
That's
what's that? Boots? Oh, he's facing the wrong way.
Oh, that's quite heavily damaged Ferrari as well.
Yeah. He's
holding his brakes,
hats off to him. Hats off to him. Yeah, he waited. He's now literally right at the back of the grid. And but yeah, hats off. That's what you should do, ladies and gents. If you go off, unfortunately, you're just going to have to suck it up and lose all those places and go again. Essentially, is what you're going to have to do.
I went to the rear view on that Aston Martin of Pocamandi, and I literally couldn't see the McLaren. The wing is so huge in that car. There was nothing. The whole McLaren disappeared.
Oh yeah, I'm on it as well. Yeah, that wang is huge, isn't it?
You could eat your dinner off that and have your dessert as well.
It generally makes the best noise in the world as well.
Oh yeah, it does, absolutely. So we've got Q in P12 with the Fjord, and he's got Wiseman and Yannick behind him looking to collect anything that he drops here. So yeah, he's looking tidy around there with that huge, massive Mustang. And the other Mustang, Mr. Hood, up in P6, as you said earlier on.
Really have you driven the Mustang round a circuit yet in anger?
No.
I tell you what, I was dead against it for a while, but I tell you what, the Go setups now. Other setups are available, by the way, but the Go setups that they've got for the Mustang make it really enjoyable.
Oh,
I'm
right.
a big BMW fan. I
Yep.
love the BMW. BMW's the car I like to drive the most out of all the cars.
Uh-huh.
The Mustang is similar-ish in terms of driving style.
Yep.
It's very heavy. It's very clunky. And you get bags of oversteer if you put the throttle on too early, but it actually is quite hooked up. I would definitely recommend it if you got a Go setup for the Mustang. Saying that though, he just absolutely binned it on the Schumacher.
No.
It's really enjoyable to drive. It generally is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Just watching Pocomandi and Kevin Pikiri here as they're continuing to fight. It just looks like the Jag's got the stretch on the McLaren when it comes down to power, but the McLaren is able to gobble up any space that's between them. And he goes for the inside. Ooh. Yeah, he's, I think, a little bit of frustration creeping in for Kevin here. He knows he's quicker, but the power output of the Jag is too much for that McLaren to monopolise on.
Aston, you mean? But
that too, yep.
Yeah, same thing. So they're really old GT3s. No, you're right. It's more nimble, isn't it? The McLaren, but the raw power of the Aston, it just can't get past.
Yeah, absolutely. It just cancels out any corner capability McLaren has over it, and it's just causing Kevin to get frustrated. But we see Longo. Oh, Longo pulled out of that. He would have had every right to keep going there, but he played safe, which is great to see. As much as it's frustrating to maybe lose a position you've just gained, but at the same time, you know, you're chasing some very quick people as well. So.
Ben Shotton on TikTok, thank you so much for the follow and asking, do we have Twitch? Yes, mate, we do. We are live on Twitch and YouTube right now. So if you're interested, then please feel free to head over to our Twitch and or our YouTube, or both, wherever you seem fit. And also put, is this like a tournament or just a single race? Now, this is a rookie championship, my friend. We host these every sort of, once a month, I think they are.
Yep.
And we do lots of other races as well. So if you're interested, all the links to our SimGrid page and Discord is in our bio. So please head over there, have a look. If you like it, interested in any racing, feel free to get yourself involved. We are PC only, by the way, just as an FYI.
As we see Ryan putting pressure on Jordan here for P17. Ryan's
done well, you know. He's done really well.
And that was a bit of a late call into the pits for Jordan there, but he has done it. I wonder if that's for damage, because he's only 15 minutes into the race. Yeah,
I mean, that does seem like a weird time to box, but we did say to the drivers, be careful when it goes the pit entrance of this circuit, because you go over that dip curb, you can end yourself in the wall. So they were pre-warned. They were not like we're going to penalise them explicitly, but they just need to be careful of going in there for their own safety. Pit exit, obviously, don't cross that white line at the end.
Wow, what an absolute... I was going to call it a send, and it wasn't. It was the safest outbreaking your competitor. Basically it was a send from a way back, but it was the safest send I have ever seen. And kudos to the other Lamborghini driver of Van den Hoven, who saw it coming and couldn't really do much about it.
I've just watched it back on the stream. That's insane. But also, by the way, your new change the subject, your new PC, the graphics look absolutely insane.
Oh, I have to say they look amazing, but I wasn't sure if it would come across on the stream.
I'm watching it on my phone, and honestly, they look so much better than mine. Honestly, it's really good, really, really good.
Lewis, isn't that the Aston 2015 or is it 2018? I think it's 2018. I could be wrong, but I think it's 2018.
I'm not sure actually. I can't remember.
I'm sure that
I have an inkling it's a 2018 one.
Yeah, I think it is, because I think the other Aston is 2020 or 2021.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Cameron Clark, any intention of spreading to console for crossplay? Unfortunately,
Yes.
you can only cross-play between consoles. You can't cross-play from console to PC. But we are looking at if it's something that's feasible. Ben JS14, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch.
I imagine that's that Ben from TikTok.
Ben
I'd
from
imagine.
TikTok, as he's now known.
Yeah.
So we are looking into it, Cameron, but it's not easy. PCs, it's easier for us to set things
We're more
up.
control, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. And it requires more equipment for people. And as this is a voluntary job, we don't like putting pressure on people to go out and buy equipment that's required for it. But we are looking into it because we know through TikTok and other platforms that there's a lot of console players out there as well.
Yeah, I would recommend if you're a console-based player, Cameron, as much as you know, we're giving drivers away to other communities. So that's how we roll here at Toga. We're not a dictatorship. I would definitely go over to SimGrid. They do a seasons drop-in race on console at the moment, where basically you can just turn up, race a race that you want to race, and then go. Or there are other communities out there that do host console-only races. Not many, I will say that, but there are some. So if you're looking into getting into a league from a console base, as Ryan's just lost out to Pooley, that Lambo is flying, by the way. Then there is that option. But we are looking into it. Like you say, Mac's right. Toga can't afford to spend X amount of money on Xbox and PlayStations for our commentators and stewards to use. So, you know, if we did do a console race, it would have to be very restricted in terms of we can't live stream it and stuff like that, because obviously we can't do anything. And sorry, Matt, one last thing. Ultimate saying, I think SimGrid has just died because your link is not opened. That could be the case. Sometimes SimGrid does have a slight issue. It's very slow for me. Yeah, sorry. Carry on, Matt.
No, it's okay. I was trying to fact check the year of the V12 Aston Martin.
Right.
I can't find a year. You think someone would have said it, but I think it's 2018. Something in my head says 96% sure it's 2018. Again, poor Kevin just not able to get past that Aston Martin.
He must be so angry.
If I was Kevin, I would maybe jump into the pits now, fuel up for the rest of the race, and see if you can undercut it, because it looks like the only way of getting past that absolute beast of a car. You can see it's struggling.
They're similar pace, aren't they, as well? They are literally the same, like literally within 0.02 of a second. Although, has he got past
side
by
side? Side by side. This is going to be
now.
A drag race now, and it's amazing that the McLaren is actually
not going to go too wide
but...
into the Schumacher S's here. Is it the Schumacher S's coming up?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's further back.
Yeah. Oh, pocket man. No, he's jumped right over it. Oh.
Yeah. A little love tap.
Little touch.
It's 2019, Sharwin. Thanks very much. There's 29 drivers racing,
yes.
Ben. That's what you call putting somebody under pressure, though. You know, and there's something to be said for keeping your nose in, coming up to that kind of chicane. As much as it might annoy people, I still think that Kevin did really well putting the pressure on that he did. He seen that he got a better drive and went for it. And they did touch afterwards, but that wasn't the reason he got past. So, kudos to Kevin.
The problem is, the issue is Kevin had every right to put his nose where he was. He wasn't necessarily alongside, quote-unquote, the Aston Martin at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But he was definitely enough to put him off.
Yep.
The Aston took the wrong entrance into that curb, but really had nowhere else to go, because Kevin had, in my opinion, placed the car in quite a decent place, to be honest. Pokemondi's rejoin was it was a bit dodgy anyway, and no wonder he ended up into the sand. He got contact from another car, so yeah,
I'm just
is
having
what it is.
a look here as Yannick looks like that's I couldn't work out how he managed to get past two cars going into that corner, but the Mustang and the 296 in front of him came together, so he basically gained I think. Oh no, Mank is into the kitty litter. Lost 2 places there, back to P19 for Mank. As we see, Clava is getting really close to Kevin Pakiri or I need to speak to Kevin and find out how he pronounces his surname. It could be Pakiri or Pakiri. I don't know. Sharwin, that is a 2015 V12. Thank you, Sharwin. So I was 4% right and 96% wrong.
No, at least you were some percent right.
I was, I always hedge my bets there. There are quite a few penalties on the board, which will be served for that. I'll quickly run through them. 15 seconds for 853, 10 seconds for 778, 10 seconds altogether for car 53, 5 seconds for car treble 8, 10 seconds for car treble 4, 15 seconds for car treble 8, 5 seconds for 33, 10 seconds for car 51, 5 seconds for car 49, and 5 seconds for car number 8.
Wow. Few penalties. Yeah, Ultimate on TikTok saying that Porsche looks like it's kissed the wall. Yeah, it looks like it had contact between... I think that was contact earlier on, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, nevertheless. So a few cars have stopped already. So we got 4 cars that have taken their pit stop already. Is that 4 cars? Yeah, it is.
That could play into the hands. Todd, good evening. How you doing? Easy win for Ramirez, backing him. He was on pole position for a while and then ended up P3 at the end of qualifying. So
he's just lost out. But he's just lost out to Hood as well. Marek's now P7.
Yep, Marek's P7. So Stephen Hood on a bit of a charge with those Jag slippers. They obviously are doing them for the world of good.
Sorry, brilliant.
I have no doubt he does actually have Jag slippers. Like, there's something in my mind thinks that is an actual thing for him. So we'll wait and see. We've got Bouts and Mank into the pits. Mank, every race this season ruined with early damage. Oh, Mank. Can I say though, keep going, my friend. Just keep going. You're doing amazing, and just try and finish the best.
Using a Porsche. That's the punishment, mate.
Well, I was actually going to mention this when we had a bit of time. Yannick's into the pits now. Interesting, Mouchard has got the fastest lap, but he's in P2. 2.7 seconds behind at the moment.
Yeah, 6 tenths as well,
yeah.
Sorry.
I just want to shout out to Barry, who is the head of Academy, because he has inspired Mank to basically race the Porsche and stick with it and fine-tune his driving style to the Porsche. And Barry's such a good influence on all of the Academy drivers, and he puts time and effort into doing a proper program for it. So just a huge shout out to all the Academy drivers and to Barry specifically.
Yeah, Barry does a great job. Barry's doing so well. He's actually in the steward's box right now doing stewarding. So Barry is what? Commentator, steward, and the head of Academy, which obviously he works closely with Reese and Ollie, being the sort of the team principals, managers, whatever it is, of Toga Racing. So, oh, actually, I do have. Did I send you this? I don't think I sent you this. If I, by the way, Ultimate, yes, SimGrid is broken. It doesn't work. If I just drop this little link in the chat, Mac will better, and so I'll post it everywhere. If everyone clicks that, they will see a little surprise. Oh, it's a bit broken. It's a bit broken on mobile.
Toga Racing coming soon.
Yeah. So we will be putting up our own little Toga Racing website at some point over the next few weeks, and nice. So we'll just have a little bit about Toga Racing, and obviously because it's separate from Toga Motorsport itself, so it'll have like links to be able to join the academy and You know, hopefully some some nice little testimonials from academy drivers and race drivers if they're eligible and want to do it. And yeah, we've got jerseys coming and all sorts. So yeah, we're really taking it very seriously. We actually have a race as well next weekend, is it? No, is it the 17th? I think it is the 17th. We're doing like 4 hours of Indy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got 24 hours of Spa coming up. We got loads of stuff. Like the guys are smashing it on the racing side. Like honestly, they're doing.
Yeah.
This is so what we wanted to do when we started this, is to have the Toga racing, and it's so good for them to get there and do it.
Absolutely, and the fact that we have the academy and then we have the academy within the esports as well, I think it just does so well, because it means we are nurturing talent, and you know, Emerius is a prime example, as Kevin is, and we've also got like Todd jumps in. Todd is so fast, like he comes in to help more than anything, which is great because we need his experience. So a shout out to everybody, Mank as well,
Brandon as well. Brandon's racing, but he's actually he's been promoted to the main esports team.
Oh, amazing!
And obviously we don't. Obviously, I think we said this before, but Brandon or Fuller, he's car 973. He is a disabled gentleman. He uses I think it's just his right side to race. Essentially, he's got all the controls on his steering wheel, and he does a really good job. Honestly, he's such a good guy as well. Supports us, and we only support him. Like Davida and him have one-on-one sessions, so it's really good to have. It doesn't matter, you know, who you are, what you are, any disabilities you may have got, and if you still can sim race, then jump yourselves in. Basically, and that's what we love to do here at Toga, for sure.
We're just watching. Go on.
My brother is flying. He's in P19, and he's going to gain 3 more places.
I was just about to say, ahead. And he's pitted as well, so he's racing to the end of the race.
Yeah,
I think he's played a blinder.
Yeah, he really. Yeah, don't say that too loudly, because he'll probably want a pat on the back or something, and he's not getting that.
He's catching up to the back of Yannick quite quickly.
He's flying. He's doing a really good job. He was struggling. Ryan was zooming and ahhing whether he wanted to race tonight, because obviously he doesn't really like the track.
Yeah. And
then he's barely raced, and it felt like he was going to be at the back, but he's now mid-pack.
Doing
almost
amazing.
Mid-pack, and he's doing a good job. He's now going to take P18 and P17 because people are in the pits. So there you go. Yeah. He's up more places.
Amazing. Beautiful. Todd, you think you'll be doing the next community event? Oh, great to hear, my friend. Great to hear.
Yeah, looking forward to Suzuka.
You'll just be going past everybody so quickly that, you know, no one will actually see who you are. Sharwin commentators cursing your own brother.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll just slap 40 kgs on him instead.
If that leads nicely on to, we have some new merch on our store, which says, was it, I've been cursed by the commentator, something along those lines. So if you have been cursed by the commentator, you can now get a t-shirt that says that as well.
Yeah, 100%. We will be doing some sort of other stuff with the merch soon, but yeah, I'll drop the link in the chat. Like I say, we appreciate that merch is not exactly cheap, but what we've tried to do as best we can is to make it as cheap for you guys as possible, where we take like a tiny cut, like the smallest cut possible, without having to chuck too many fees being shoved on. So yeah, t-shirts are like what? Range from £11 to £20, I think. I know it's quite expensive, and I do apologise, but the quality's really good. I own a couple that I paid full price for, and yeah, they are really good quality t-shirts.
It looks like Paulie.
Oh, that was a bit of a move, wasn't it?
That was another maybe slightly unsafer send, but he had every right to do it. The Mustang went very, very wide, but he's absolutely flying. He's up to P11.
Yeah, Polly's done a great job. Absolutely great job. Todd, are there streams to community events? Well, not really. Maybe. It all depends on what the commentators want to do, because what the community races are for is just for everyone. It's not a race. You know, if Mac wants to race Zeta, Barry, who else we got? We got loads of people that want to commentators. Me that want to race. Then obviously we can only do a live stream if we've got people willing to step out of it. I mean, I could do. I mean, I depends how we feel at the time. But I would like to race. I must admit. Oh dear, we've got a very poorly McLaren.
Yep.
That's Pakiri.
As yep.
That is Pakiri off the circuit. He has had a massive contact with someone or something. I'd imagine something.
Yep. Can I just say, Paulie has gained 21 positions.
Lost the first challenge, question
mark?
Yeah,
sounds like it. And he's into the pits now as well. I agree with you, Todd. It was a fair move. Should the Mustang maybe have realised as Rizzo's got to stop go 30.
That's speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, that's.
Has no one taken out the board? Have they taken out the board? Let's have a look. I'm on board with Kevin. So no, the board's still there on the right hand side. Yeah, no. So the board hasn't been crashed into. So
okay. So out of the top 10, Mr. Hood is the only one who's pitted. That's now not true because 2 others. So we've got Mouchard, Picorni and Hood. All 3 have now pitted. 15 seconds? That's... Even a splash and dash has got to be more than 15 seconds.
What's that? Sorry.
So I'm just thinking, Mouchard, in fact I'm talking... No, why is it updated the way it has? So Mouchard is now P5. It's not P3 as it's shown in ACC.
Oh, okay.
ACC's having some kind of nervous breakdown at the moment. There we go. It's starting to look a bit better now. I think Mouchard can make a couple of places up. I really do. Through pit stops. And so Ku and Somov have got 10 and 15 second respective penalties as well. So that is definitely going to push some Mouchard back up to P3. Could he undercut and get P2? Maybe. Who knows? You'll need to stay tuned. But Mr. Hood in P6 at the moment and doing very, very well. It looks like he's got a back marker there in the Lamborghini. So, yeah.
Those Jag slippers are working out quite nicely, aren't they?
I bet he's got driving gloves as well. Like leather gloves, not actual proper driving gloves. I mean...
Yeah, do you reckon he drives around with a cigar in his mouth at the same time?
And I bet he's got a tartan rug that sits in his back parcel shelf.
Yeah. He turns around to his partner and goes, "Don't worry, love, I'm going to take the Jag."
Jag. We're probably putting him off because I do think he listens to us in the background. So
yeah, I think he does. Scotto, is it Scotty? How do you pronounce it? Giuseppe. Sciotto. He's in the pits now. Rodriguez is not yet pitted. That means Ku is currently making contact with another car.
I just came away from that as it happened.
I think that might be Ku getting a penalty for that. He did cut the nose off of that Ferrari. I'm not going to lie, but again, we'll let the crayon pushers sort that out.
Yeah, there's nothing better to do with their times.
Oh, we've got another car facing the wrong way. That's a McLaren somewhere has stopped. Not sure what it was. 4 something. Car 49. Yeah, Brady. He was facing the wrong way there. I think someone had a code brown moment.
It's easily done.
Yeah, so easily done. 100%. So yeah, the top 3 then haven't pitted. Yep. 2 of the 3 have got 15 seconds time penalty each.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably trying to go as long as possible to then not lose out on too many places, I'd imagine.
So please ignore what ACC's shown because it's not right and it's not true. It's now just coming in to being true now. So the software we use to look at timings, etc., is quicker at updating than ACC is. So we don't normally look at it, but I was looking at it and getting confused. So Mouchard is the front runner that hasn't pitted yet. So
no, Rodriguez is the only one that hasn't pitted. Mouchard has stopped.
Oh, Mouchard has stopped. Yeah, sorry. But so Rodriguez hasn't stopped though.
Correct. No. No.
Ku and Somov are out of position, sort of.
Yes.
At the moment. So Interesting. So
Oh,
Ku comes in, so that will release Somov up into P2 with his 15 seconds. Mouchard is 4 seconds behind Somov, so I think he'll gain that place back. And Rodriguez is almost an absolute minute ahead, just driving his own drive.
Malik is 16th place.
Oh no!
What's happened to Malik?
I don't know, because he was P7 at one point.
Yeah. My brother's up to P13 with a 5-second time penalty. That's ridiculous.
Oh dear. Yeah,
you did.
You did say that that might be happening. So
yeah, I called it.
You did. You did.
Ku is in the pits, but has Ku been slapped with additional 10-second time penalty?
Oh, must be.
I think,
so he's car 47. Let me have a quick look.
yeah, so he's just come out of the pit. I should laugh. But he's just served the 15-second time penalty, then got slapped an additional 10.
So
that's unfortunate.
5 seconds for causing a collision on lap 16 and 5 seconds for causing a collision on lap 18, which is why he's got another 10 seconds added on. So he'll, if he doesn't pit again, that'll get added on to his time at the end.
His time, yeah, and he's into 7th place there. So Rodriguez now, this will be interesting then to see where Mouchard comes out then. So, oh wow, okay. So Rodriguez then is in the pits, and Chris is currently, where is he? Coming into sort of like the penultimate part of the circuit now. As Rodriguez is out the pit, so yeah, Rodriguez is going to keep the lead.
Yeah,
by a long way as well.
Oh yeah, he was like 1 minute ahead of P2. I'm just watching the battle for Pateron and Sciotto. Sciotto was almost past Pateron, but it wasn't meant to be. He's actually got a bit of damage on that Ferrari as well, by the looks of it, and that might hamper any chance he thought he might have. Yeah, so Mr. Hood is P3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soon to be P. Yeah.
Yeah.
ACC hasn't updated for me.
No, it hasn't updated for me either. I'm just looking at race control. So he's 7.7 seconds ahead of Pateron, and he's 16 seconds behind Mouchard in P2. So, yeah, it's I don't want to jinx it. In fact, I'm not going to say it because he will just
please don't say it.
Slate me for causing him issues. So I'm saying nothing.
Somov is just coming out of the pits as well, by the way. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Somov is coming out of the pits, and he's going to lose out on a couple more places. No, he's not. He's just come out. So he's come out in P11, just behind Yannick, and so you got Ku and you got Sweet battling it out. I think Ryan's just getting past the back marker, I believe. Yes, he is. Must be. So yeah.
That's so this is Paulie on Jourdan. Paulie going on the outside.
It's trying to touch the grass, no?
Wow. Elbows
How they
out.
stayed not touching. Wow, good driving for both those.
That is absolutely amazing. Paulie is up to P8. So that will be 23 places that he's gained. Oh, McLaren had to pull out of that. Outbraked itself. Wow. Paulie's now 3 seconds behind Longo in P7. That's doable. Wow. 20 minutes left. That's doable for him.
That's doable. Sorry, Len Video. My new wheel came last week from Fanatec.
Pocomande straight into the back of Ku there. Oh dear. I think that was just two separate generation of cars with different braking styles.
Rip. Len Video saying my new wheel came last week from Fanatec, so I might buy ACC soon. Get yourself involved. And Ultimate saying, can I ask when a tournament starts? Sorry for so many questions during a race. Well, this race has been going on for 6 weeks now, but we have lots of different championships that we host, mate. Our next one starts in a few weeks' time, but you can still join these races. You don't have to. Okay, you might not necessarily get, win or the championship, whatever, but it's still good to take part. So I would definitely recommend just joining halfway through. Get yourself involved, 100%.
Yep.
Sorry, mate.
No, no, not at all. So yeah, Pokemon is now. Yeah, he's behind Coup, and yeah, I think that's going to be game over for him. That Mustang, in terms of the power. Oh, he goes onto the grass
Oh.
though. Commentator's curse. Yeah,
It's difficult though because what you try and do is hang on, let this play out. Is Pokamendi's going to go around the outside? Yeah,
yes,
job done.
yeah, absolutely.
You try and go as wide as you can, but obviously, I'm assuming the way the car, his seat position is, he can't necessarily see where the grass is,
Yeah.
if you like.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's why I've seen a lot of people do that, and that's just down to your driving position.
yep,
So I recommend if you're doing that, I'd just maybe pull in your field of view a little bit, and maybe raise your height and sort of tilt it sort of downwards, and you have to see a good view of your bonnet and where your wheels are, because obviously putting your wheels in the right place makes you gain a lot of lap time if you
Yep.
can take the right lines. So sure.
or you could just do a Barry and have your bonnet cam on, so it makes you look like you're sitting on top of the bonnet of the car while you're racing.
Yeah, that's controversial. That
It's controversial. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it personally.
No.
Wow, Julius, welcome in, sir.
Oh,
Maybe
hello,
I should get back
Julius.
track racing.
Oh, nice. I hope you're doing well, Julian.
Yeah, good to see you back, mate. I hope you're doing well.
Mank, just when you were talking there, Mank pulled off an amazing move just before the chicane to take P20. So, Mank back on the charge again. He's doing
Yeah,
well.
let's go, mate. Come on, mate. Let's go, boss. Let's go. So everyone has stopped now with 17. Wow, where's that time gone?
I know.
17 minutes to go. Time has gone super fast. Ben, is this the only race today? Yes, mate, it is the only race, I'm afraid, mate. But do go over to our YouTube channel. I do a lot of races on LFM, so Low Field Motorsport. I know Mac sometimes basically
I'll be
it's
back
like a
on it
Mac
this week.
takeover. He does a lot of stuff on during the day because he's lucky enough not to be able to go to work.
Yeah.
Obviously, we do these races, do endurance races, we do community races, so we do a lot of stuff. So I know it's not live, but if you're entertained by this, then please go back for our YouTube channel and you'll see loads of races. We
Oh
must
my
have
God.
done over 100 races live streamed.
Yeah, absolutely. It must be. Easily.
We've created 111 events, so
Yeah, Steve, I am so sorry if any of that's my fault. He's
Oh,
got,
no.
yeah, his bonnet is probably halfway up from being completely
Oh, yeah.
open, and
that's it.
he just the Schumacher
That's
races,
it.
yeah, he's
that's it, that's it,
P4 now. So,
Yeah.
apologies, Steve.
No, Ben. So what we try and do is I don't like to get you to follow all of our socials, but if you could follow all of our socials, what we try and do is consistently put our schedule for the week ahead. And I've not done it for a few weeks, but we post on there just to say, right, we're doing this on this day. Predominantly, we do Wednesdays and Fridays right now, with a sprinkling of Saturdays for Endurance League. So they're the main sort of races that we host, if you like. But then, like I say, I might do a lunchtime stream. Mac will do it like a sort of a morning/afternoon stream one day during the week. Community stuff is sporadic, so just go on Instagram if you want to follow us, that is, and then it'll all be posted on there. We try and do it on a Sunday if we can, but again, it's just timings and all sorts. Sorry, yeah.
We have a Toga Academy showdown. Kevin Pikiri versus a Mank in the Porsche.
Let's go.
For P20, and it looks, I mean, I have to say, Kevin, that car looks brand new. Like, it doesn't look like it's got a scratch on it.
Yeah, it does. Funny that, because it looked a little bit broken earlier on.
Yeah, I think the new livery looks sick, and it also hides a lot of damage.
Yeah, 100%. I will shout out Eric as well, by the way, and Reese, and Ollie, I suppose, as well. You've got to shout Ollie out as well.
Yeah.
They have been working really, really hard to get all these liveries out. So, as you can see, if Matt can show it on the screen, we have Kevin, who races in the Academy League, in the Academy team, and we have like Brandon, who races in the full team. So you have to imagine we have to create all the liveries in red, and then change all the liveries to green for the esports side. So we're basically doing double of every single car, essentially, which has been a really, really big job for all of the guys. The Ferrari's been done this week. The Aston's been done this week. Porsche as well, I think, has been done this week. So there are just a few more cars left to do. Lambo's been done as well, I think.
Lambo, yep. There's
Yeah, so-
Aston BM 296, Lambo, and McLaren.
Yeah, so yeah, and I think they got are they doing a Ginetta as well, like a one-off Ginetta?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for Callum in the
Nords.
endurance race. Yeah. So yeah, we've got the guys do a great job.
Yeah.
A really good job.
Absolutely, unsung heroes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Wow,
100%.
the 2015 Aston Martin go more sideways than it is forward, but it's still ahead of Coup in that Mustang. I think each other cancel themselves out in terms of out and out speed and how bad they are at cornering. Oh, the commentator's cars.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it happened. It's a thing. That's now Coup got past Pokemon. Although maybe not. This is neck and neck. Pokemon getting a better drive out on the start finish straight. Come down to P1 and he's ahead again of Coup. So as much as that Mustang,
that pace of that V12 was ridiculous. There, what an absolute overtake.
Absolutely, considering how out of shape he was on the chicane, he's recovered very, very well. Just needs to watch his not track limits. Goes quite wide.
Yeah, I thought Coup was going to go for an up the inside there, but he thought better of it, didn't he?
Yep.
These three cars have got zero aero and like are just rapid on the straight.
Yep.
So they're going to cancel each other out for sure. They really are.
It's the old adage of point and squirt. That's pretty much what it is. Don't think about corners.
Excuse me.
We've got another battle going on. Yannick and Somov for P10 at the moment. Yannick still ahead. McLaren versus McLaren. That BMW is a back marker, so they'll be getting the blue flags, as you can see there. As Yannick tries to make sure he gets through fast.
Oh, that BMW did not know that McLaren was there.
I think Yannick had that in his head. Just the way he rushed to get past and then let the back marker cause issues, and it has worked for him beautifully.
I will say, Pakiri has passed Mank.
Oh, has he?
So, yeah, Pakiri has got past Mank, I'm afraid, to take P21. But Mank, just stick on his tail. He's got a 5-second time penalty, so you're laughing.
Yep, absolutely. Just stick within that 5 seconds, you'll be fine. 11 minutes left of the race. Oh, the Astons went really wide there. I'm going to stop watching you, Pokemon. I think I've cursed you enough tonight. Monkey Oi is back into the pits from P29. I don't know if that's for damage. I'm going to focus on Rodriguez. He hasn't had any airtime tonight at all. So, Mr. Arthur Rodriguez, huge congratulations at the moment. I didn't get a chance to go through the standings as we had a very short swap over. So at the moment, Rizzo, who is down in P19, is in P1 of the championship. Arthur Rodriguez, who's in P1 with 13 points behind. So I think if Arthur, I am not cursing you, if Arthur wins this race, he is going to top the championship.
He's being caught though from the back markers, by the way. So 56.7 was last time round, and Rodriguez did a 59.3. So yeah, might not be over just yet.
Yeah, that's because Mouchard was 56 seconds behind Rodriguez at the pit stops. So that's interesting. Marek is going to end up. Well, it really depends because we've got Cornet and then Stephen Hood. My brain would just explode if I tried to do any kind of maths like that. But Pokemon is now becoming a huge cork in the bottle with 4 very hungry cars behind it, trying to get past.
Okay.
This could be a bit of an... Oh, that Mustang looked very sideways there. yeah, Q could find himself in a bit of trouble because, well, Pokemandi is just driving off into the distance and leaving Q with a BMW and a McLaren of Marek directly behind.
Can I just say one thing? My brother is lapping faster than Stephen Hood at this current moment in time.
Wow. Ryan is on an P12. Wow. That is mighty impressive.
He's literally, he's like over a second quicker lap than Somov right now.
So he's gained 12 positions since the start of the race. What a race from Mr. Ryan Sweet.
Wow, and he's got the gap to retain that position right now with his 5 second time penalty, but it makes no difference because Pokemondi's got 5, and Q's got 10. So Ryan is, well, without commentators cursing him, he's got P12 wrapped up. Basically, he doesn't need to. Yeah, he could just stay as he is. But Somov is closing up to the back of Yannick now, isn't it? So that could play into his hands. Ryan's only 3.3 seconds off this little pack.
Yep.
And Yannick and Somov are just under a second to one another. So, yeah, I think there's going to be quite a few tasty little battles towards the end. As Malik is slowly coming up to the back of Kostas?
He just got passed by Bavudis.
Oh, big crash! Big crash between Bavudis and the BMW of Andre Egbert, I think it was. Kudos sent it up the inside. It didn't.
You can't send it like that.
Yeah,
wow.
That's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
That was a Exocet missile that had no way of stopping. Could we also shout out Mr. Pauly, who doesn't just have the fastest lap of the race, but is now 2/10 behind the very quick Audi of Clava as well.
Yeah, and he's got the fastest lap as well, Pooley. 55.7.
Oh my! Has he got a different engine in that Lamborghini? He's going round the outside.
I think he might be sandbagging.
He is going round the outside of people, left, right, and centre.
Interesting.
But the Audi is able to hold on. Oh, a bit of clash of wing mirrors there.
Is there any wing mirror left in this race?
I don't think there is. No, I think there'll be plenty of parts stores getting phoned in the morning for replacements.
Yeah. If anyone wants any bits of body trim that comes off this track, just let us know, and we will ship it off to you. Obviously not. Imagine someone opens up a ticket. You said you'd give away a McLaren wing. Where is it?
Yeah, I don't want the red one. I want the green one instead, please. Yeah. Yannick under a little bit of pressure. 5/10 with Somov behind, but he's gonna have to. Oh, hello ACC. He's going to have to keep himself very neat and tidy for the last 5.5 minutes, which is left of this. Oh, Clava has been passed by Pauly. How did that happen?
Yeah, I missed that. I'll be honest, I missed that as well. So
it must have been way before the chicane. ACC's been a little bit ACC at replays.
Yeah, I tend to not use them now because it is a bit temperamental, to say the very least. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's very interesting. That gap's coming down. It's not going to be enough, but for the lead, by the way. So Rodriguez is again a second slower than Mucard last time around. So 56 dead for Mucard and a 57 dead for Rodriguez. So I mean, 4 minutes to go. With 5 minutes to go, with a second a lap, with 5 seconds gap. I mean, it could come down to the last lap if things stay as they are.
Absolutely.
Rodriguez is on an invalid lap, so I would imagine he's had an issue somewhere. So we'll see what this lap time is going to be for Rodriguez. Then it's going to be a really bad lap as well. By the way, that's going to be a
58.5.
58.5.
Mouchard, it's 2 seconds faster.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Mouchard can almost see Rodriguez in the foreground.
Yeah, this ain't over. No. That's going to be close.
I wonder what's happened because I don't. Rodriguez does have a back marker in front of him now, but I don't see any back markers round about him. So I wonder why he's 2 seconds slower.
I think that's just well, I've got this sewn up. I'll just take my foot off the pedal, so to speak. You know, lack of concentration.
Yep.
Could be anything, couldn't it? Really, when you're winning by the amount of time he was winning by, it only takes a second of concentrate. Oh,
I just saw the BMW coming towards Mouchard.
God, you had me scared there for a moment. Bloody hell. Don't do that to me ever again.
Oh, Pokemandi's lost 2 places.
Has he?
Yeah, he's went off.
It's saying 13 for me. Oh no, yeah, it's there now. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, so I don't think it's quite over yet.
It's not, absolutely not.
Hood's under pressure. Stephen Hood is massively under pressure as well from, I can't pronounce his name, Giuseppe. Yeah, that's not over yet for P4. Pacorni has done an absolute great job. We've not really spoken about him too much today, actually. He's just gone under the radar, got his job done, and he's pretty much guaranteed himself a podium finish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see. Well, he can't really lose any more places.
No.
But again, he can't keep them. So let's just keep an eye on the lap times then for the leaders. Then the leader is just about to come across the finish line any second now. He's on quite a slow lap. That is a 58.0
dead.
Yeah.
And Mouchard
56. 2 seconds again.
Yeah.
This is going to be a last lap job here. I can see it coming.
There's only 2 laps left in total.
Yeah,
and
he's
outbraked himself. Mouchard looks like he's outbraked himself into turn 1.
No, that could be it. That could have been it. That could have been the
Although
lead.
he's still gaining time.
Yeah, it was an invalid lap now, but that's 3.3 seconds. So where is the leader then?
There's no damage to his car. There's no obvious reason why, as you say, it's a. Yeah, okay, I've got this P1, let's just bring it home and maybe just a bit too easy round the track, maybe?
Yeah, I'll say lack of concentration. I mean, it happened to me today when I was racing around Hungaroring. I was literally at like a 16-second lead to everybody else, but I procrastinated for a split second, and by the time I looked down again, it was down to 10 seconds. So it's easily done.
Yeah, absolutely.
It only takes a few seconds to not stay fully concentrated, hit your marks and your lines, and you all the next thing you know is you've lost a couple of seconds. So Rodriguez then is going to come into the sort of the end part of sector 2
with a BMW
with a 3-second gap. Yeah, he's got a bit of traffic, but I think this is a slightly better lap actually from Rodriguez. Whether he's woken up a little bit and gone, he's close behind me now. Maybe I should push the loud pedal a little bit. But I think that outbraking himself, Mouchard, into T1 last lap has probably scuppered any chance of him taking a win here. I think, if he hit his marks, I think he would have been all right. So yeah, Rodriguez has done a 57.6, which is a lot better lap.
Mouchard's done 57.5.
Well, he's still a tenth quicker.
Yeah.
But that would have been another 2 seconds, wouldn't it? But based on pace. So Rodriguez then is now starting the last lap.
So
this race.
If we look at Mr. Hood, he doesn't just have Sciotto behind him with a damaged Ferrari.
Yeah.
He's got Pauly, who has
24
places he's gained.
With Noss in his car.
With Noss in his car, yeah. He's thrown a few weights out the window as well. And...
Yeah, he's got no helmet on right now. That's all off. Throwing it all out the window.
Oh, he looks for the inside. Oh, he spun it. Oh, straight into the barrier. Oh my goodness. Wow, if that wasn't commentator's curse. Oh my goodness.
Dexter did say if you hit the wall, you will go faster.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have timed that any worse.
Yeah, I literally just
if he was a second, even like a tenth of a second. Wow, look how damaged that Lamborghini is. Oh my, the wheel is rubber. Oh, let's go inside and see if we can see how bad the steering. Oh, look at the steering.
Is he driving at 6:30?
Yeah, he's really like, wow. If you can see out the windscreen, he'll be doing well. Jeez.
So the leaders then are literally coming up to the final part then of this race. Rodriguez now 1.6 the gap with a back marker in between. So
Yep.
yeah, another 2 more laps, I'd
Yeah,
say.
I would have
And,
said, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. It's Bouchard gets it all wrong through the chicane,
Oh
but
dear.
doesn't lose too much time. But yeah, that's it. Rodriguez is going to come home to take. Well, it's round 6, but it's actually round 4
Yep.
of the Rookie Wednesdays. Great drive.
Huge
from,
congratulations.
yeah, big drive. Yeah, Bouchard takes P2. Great effort. Corney is just minded his own business. Takes the last podium place, I suppose. That is obviously in the AMs, isn't it? So
yep.
Lava is looking likely he's going to take P1 in rookies. Pooley just about takes P2, is by the looks of it, and Jordan takes the last podium place in the rookie championship. My brother finishes P6 in the rookies.
Wow. Great
So
drive.
that's not giving him confidence to carry on doing it. I don't know what has, to be really honest with you. Well, at this stage, I mean, the next rookie is 8 seconds behind him. So
Yep.
yeah, So yeah, a great drive from everybody. Clava, comes home then, takes the rookie win. Pooley comes home in P2 with a very, very, very unhappy looking front end of that Lambo. And go on.
No, I was just going to say that you're not going to get much money for that Lambo at the end of the race, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're really not. Jordan takes the final podium place. Good drive. Yannick just about misses out on P4. Somov not far behind P5 in rookies. Yeah, so my brother P6 and Ku P7. But yeah,
so
that was
Steve.
Sorry, go
on. Yeah, it was nothing to do with me, Steve. So I'm just putting that out there now. 25 minutes with 30 seconds of damage after hitting a spinner. Oh man.
Well, you did well, Steve, to be fair.
Yeah,
absolutely. New Jag slippers.
Yeah, I know. Maybe there's extra grip underneath the slippers or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet he's warm now.
Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Huge congratulations to everybody. Sharwin, absolutely good job to all. It definitely wasn't commentator's curse, Steve. It definitely wasn't. I didn't focus on you at all or say anything about you, and then you ended up with damage. No, it was a McLaren hitting the pit lane, and then you T-boned them in that high speed. Sounds like what happened to Paulie in the Lamborghini, who did pretty much the very same thing. Yeah. So Ben, thanks very much. Good stream, guys. You'll go follow the Insta now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Ben. We are going to be going on to the driver interviews. I don't know if there'll be any driver who wants to actually speak to us through either commentator curse or bad luck, but you never know. Oh yeah, right. Who would you like to speak to first then? He did have still got race control open, so yeah, let's go for Mr. P3. Yep. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Yeah, but you drove an absolute. Do you know the saying "be a grey man"? So if you're a grey man, it basically means nobody really notices you, but you just get on with the job, and that's what you did. You stayed out of trouble, as far as I saw anyway, and you just kept doing your thing over and over for an hour. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me to pit and change tires, which was critical, because I think Stephen Hood, I think he didn't change tires, because he was so slow in the second, he gained like 20 seconds to me in the pit lane, and then he was so slow in the, not so slow, but slower in the second stint.
Yeah, he ended up with what did he say it was? 30
He
seconds
hit a wall,
of
yeah,
damage.
30-second damage, yeah.
That's pain as well. Okay. Yeah, I saw him off, and then like the moment I left the pits, I saw him in front by like 12 seconds. I was on a mission. I just needed to get back on the new tires, and yeah, 2 guys in front. Man, they were so good. And props to I think Rodriguez was P1.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think he didn't change tires. And
that makes sense why he was so slow.
Yep.
That makes total sense.
He gained so much time on the P2, which was I don't know the name.
Mouchard?
Yeah. He was still like pretty fast on used tires. Like props to him to holding out so much and winning in the end. Yeah, they were incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously you were the fastest Ferrari as well. So you had 2 McLarens, and then you obviously had Steve and the Mustang behind. So you just did your thing. You really did. There was no drama for you. I take it you ended up with quite a lot of back markers at one point as well.
Yeah, but I have to give props to them as well. Like compared to Japan and Great Britain, I would like to give my love to to every guy who either like got out of the way or just was predictable. Because I mean, for me, I had no problem this race. I lost almost nothing.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
Props for them.
And I think we see this with the rookie championship each time a new one starts, that people start to learn better about being a back marker. You know, they stay more consistent, or they learn that if they move out the way a little bit sooner, then it saves them any issues and it saves you issues. So it's good to hear that people are doing that. So we don't, obviously, has it been decided yet, Hayden, which race is going to be next?
So basically, it will go back to what it was. So what was it, Monza? Was it Monza that was the first one and we couldn't race at? Whatever the next one was. Barcelona, that's it.
Yep,
so yeah, it'll be Barca next week, yeah.
Yep. Are you looking forward to Barca, Matt?
I wasn't supposed to drive that, so I wasn't practicing it yet. So we will see. But I am looking forward to Spa, because that will be a turmoil, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
nice season ender.
It's a interesting track for rookies.
And it's good for you that we have 2 people above you who have withdrawn through being too quick. So you went from P6 to P4, and that win undoubtedly is going to take you up into maybe 2nd, 3rd place in the championship.
In the championship.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, championship. Like, I don't really care about the standing right now. I'm just trying to be like what I did this race. I'm really happy with. That's my goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just be more consistent, and
when
I'm consistent, then I can get faster.
Yep, absolutely. Right, Matt. Well, congratulations on P3. You thoroughly deserved it, and I dare say you deserve a cold beverage of your choice. And hopefully,
I'm soaked, man.
You will be.
It's so hot.
You will be. So, take care, and we'll look forward to speaking to you again soon.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye. Bye.
Right, I'll let you choose your victim.
Okay, that's horrible. Let's take Clava, because he's next.
He is. Yep.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I am very good. I'm about to go to sleep. It's already almost 12.
Yeah, we won't keep you too long. But yeah, congratulations on, was that a P7 finish? Or
P6.
Or was it P6?
P6 and P1 in class.
P1 in class. Let's go. And in the Audi. I think you got some kudos or some praise in the chat earlier on from Steve when you were, because apparently you joined the practice session earlier on, maybe this week or whatever.
Yeah.
And Yeah, you were struggling maybe your pace, and now look, you turned it around, and you're P1 in class. So big shout out to
Yeah.
you, man.
Yeah, the fun thing is that I think I only made like 2 overtakes for the position the whole
Oh
race.
no way!
Yeah, because both times I was second in class, both drivers crashed in front of me. First time was one McLaren in the Show Me S's.
Yeah.
He got in the gravel, and the second time was Polly. Be like before on the last turn, before the last lap, he spun out, and I got the lead back.
Okay.
So
Ah,
yeah,
well, how do you call it? A very quiet race for you then, and
yeah,
a
it's all
very
about the mental pressure to the car in
yes,
front.
yeah, 100%. I mean, Pulley was flying, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Second, well, all race really, and then to have him crash literally right at the end must have been. I bet you were like in dreamland when you saw him slow coming out of the last corner.
Yeah, I saw him, and then I thought, okay, go slow, go steady, and then I went like a bit deep on T3, and there was a guy already behind me, so I thought, okay, just drive slow, and he cannot overtake you unless the big straight like before the chicane. So yeah, I basically
Amazing.
drive very slow on the
No,
last
that's
lap.
good. That's good. You got what you needed to in the end. So yeah, really appreciate it. I won't keep you too much longer. So are you ready racing at Barcelona next week?
Yeah, I feel pretty confident. The Audi felt also good there, so sure to
Amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much for racing tonight. Go to sleep or whatever you're trying to do now,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next week.
See you. Thank you for the
Cheers,
See
man.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
David Amandalisi, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch.
Legend, man.
You're paying too much attention to the Olympics and you forgot about the rookies. No, David, I don't say things like that.
Yeah, how dare you? Shall we do?
I was going to bring Amirius in.
No, Amirius. Yeah. Although I think.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Marek. How are you?
Very, very mixed feeling and another race to forget for me. And
But
I have a really, really nice story what's happened to me, and it's quite funny.
Okay.
Yesterday I switched the wheel. I got the GT Neo with and basically every binding and everything went through the process, and until now I do not know what happened, but something changed my ABS to 1.
Oh,
so I
dear.
got completely sketchy on the brakes, and I was not able to brake in the straight line.
No.
We did wonder how you ended up way down in mid-pack at one point as well, so that would explain why. You should be very proud of yourself. P3 in qualifying with the strength of field that there is. Like, pat yourself on the back. Absolutely amazing. And you've gained 1 place over Pokemandi for P15 through the penalties and things. So I know it doesn't feel good, but it's still a good result at the end of the day.
It's something. Definitely it's something.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my first race with the new wheel. That was like a simulation for the future races, and definitely looking forward for something. Right now, I know that I have some kind of issue, and I need to investigate what is causing this issue. But we will see. It really needs this 50 seconds of repairs after I hit the wall in the final corner after ABS 1 slide me into the wall.
Yeah.
So I really needed this 50 seconds to realize that okay, something is wrong. So maybe I will need to change a little bit the overlay with larger numbers. Regarding of this.
Exactly. Yeah, agreed.
Every day is a school day, Marek.
For sure.
So it is. So huge congratulations for your qualifying position and for sticking it out when it wasn't your race for you. So that's what it's all about at the end of the day. You never know, some of the points might come in very handy near the end of the season.
Exactly. Sadly, I will be not able to participate the last race in Spa because that time I will be definitely traveling on vacation. So let's say next week will be my last race for this season.
Yeah. Well, and give it your all, my friend. Give it your all.
Yeah, and I would also mention one guy, and that's the guy who today decided to retire from the championship. Caritono, he was really jealous of this championship, and nice from him that he decided that okay, I'm too fast for the championships, so let's race for others. But yeah, I was basically using him as the benchmark. Okay,
wow,
this is something which I need to achieve to be competitive and everything. So yeah, we'll be definitely missing him.
Yeah,
you have a target now. You have a target to work towards, I suppose, now, don't you? So
absolutely, it's a great mentality to have, Marek. So. Go and relax. It was awesome seeing you racing tonight, and can't wait to see you next week.
It was fun. Nürburgring is not really my strong track, so I was struggling there with some consistency.
Yeah.
But in the end, I saw that I had the pace, because in the end I was able to driving like low 56 laps. So
yeah,
you got there.
Sadly, technical difficulties happened to me.
Yeah,
that's the racing.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah. Some you win, some you lose. All right, my friend, take care, and I shall speak to you soon.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
See you later. You too.
Cheers, bye-bye.
Right, okay. I'm leaving it alone, and you can do. I always end up moving somebody in when you're mid-sentence.
Yeah,
no, go somewhere else.
No, I do it. Michael, good evening.
Good evening, guys. How are you doing?
Hello. Not too bad. How are you doing?
Sweaty.
Yeah, I can imagine. Nice, tasty little battle with the Mustang. Latter part of the race. That was we were talking about it in comms. Like it's like two cars with zero aero, with a shed load with horsepower trying to fight against one another. It just doesn't really make any sense. But how was it? How was the Aston for you tonight?
Well, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe bad.
Yeah.
Depending on the track side we were on. For example, through the chicanes like the Schumacher S and the last chicane, absolutely no chance. The suspension just isn't there for the car.
Yeah.
Except with comparison to the newer ones. But on the straights, it's just different. I even outraced the Mustang on the straights.
We saw that.
Absolutely awesome on the straights.
Yeah, we saw that because you had a much better exit, the Mustang had a much better exit, and you literally just went flying past it, like literally gapped it before T1, which is insane.
Yeah, and I also had a long-lasting battle with Kevin Fakiri at the start.
Yeah.
Where he just couldn't go by through the corners because I made myself as wide as possible on the straight and just dragged away. It's a lot of fun. I'm not the fastest, and sadly I wasn't the cleanest because I don't know. If this Aston gets a little bit of front air damage, I feel like the brakes aren't just working at all anymore. And with aero wash as well, sometimes I 2 times outbrake myself a bit. And yeah, I guess it's happened. I got 15 seconds of penalty overall. I lost a few positions because of that. Hopefully next week is going to be a little bit cleaner.
No, let's hope so. Barcelona, you're probably going to struggle with that car at Barcelona. With the aero, for sure.
Yeah, and for the last round in Spa, I don't even know if I'm coming. I have tested the car in Spa, and the problem with it is it's bottoming out through a rouge and spinning out all the time.
You might struggle there.
So I don't think I will be racing in the last round just for safety of the others.
Yeah, I respect you for that. That's 100% respect for you for that. Well, Oh God, sorry.
Oh yeah, I just want to say, for me the Rookie Series, it's just like a little place where I can sometimes join in and have a nice little 1-hour race with about my skill gap and have a nice little drive with a very good sounding car.
No, that's fair enough. That's appreciate your kind words, mate. Thank you very much for your participation this evening, and we'll see. We look forward to watching that car around Barcelona next week.
Maybe a bit less watching because I saw the commentators curse a lot. All right.
I'll try.
Have a good one, guys.
I'll try my best.
Cheers, Michael.
Cheers, Michael.
Cheers,
thanks.
Legend. Well, as you've been told.
Yep, commentators curse again. I'm telling you, people are going to start subscribing to. So maybe that's what we should do.
What's that?
If we get the drivers in and they subscribe, then I won't focus on them.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, or if they if we, or what we could do, every time you commentate and curse someone, you've got to buy them a T-shirt. you'll be poor within a race.
You will be in a yacht in the Mediterranean by that point. Oh my goodness! Yeah, the commentator's curse is real. It is real.
It actually is real. It actually is real.
Well, that's the end of the race, the end of the interviews, and from me, thank you so much for all your love and support. Tim Jordan, thank you so much for enjoying the stream, and everyone else, thank you to Davida again for the resubscribe, and Ben for following, and I'll leave it in His Highness's kind hands to finish off.
Oh, you're too kind, His Highness. Right, yeah, no, thank you very much, everybody. I actually really enjoy commentating on these Rookie Wednesdays. Like, it's so much fun. So, yeah, I really do appreciate the drivers, the viewers, the staff, commentators, obviously the crayon pushers in terms of the stewards that do all the sort of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Yeah, I really enjoy this. So I love a Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie. I love commentating on these races. So yeah, appreciate every one of you. We're back live Friday. Well, I won't be, but I think it's Zeta. I'm not sure who it is actually is on Friday.
I think it's mac and cheese.
Oh, is it actually mac and cheese on Friday?
It is mac and cheese on Friday.
No way.
It's been a long time.
Wow, are we just like turning back the clock? Because mac and cheese is that's an old school.
That was the original commentating team.
Yeah.
So it was. Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so wow, okay, that's taken me by surprise. That has. So yeah, we got mac and cheese on Friday. I'll have fish and chips, mine. But we got Mac and Ollie in the comms box for the World Tour. Don't ask me where it is because I've completely forgotten. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. That's the only race we've got the rest of the week, by the way. Obviously, because we had the 6 hours of Nordschleife for last week, which we do appreciate all the commentators for that as well, Zita and Barry and Ches.
Absolutely.
Didn't really get a chance to shout those people out, so thank you very much. A few last people in the chat just saying, I'm listening to your comments while I race. Thanks very much. I think that's Van der Hoeven, who I think we had. Yeah, Van der Hoeven. Hope everyone had fun from Delisi. Yannick saying thanks. And another nightmare for Mank. We'll get there. It's Imola World Tour. Oh, I do like a bit of Imola. I'll definitely be tuning in to watch that. I'm actually away this weekend on my yacht. I say it's more like a caravan than a yacht. I'll be definitely been listening out, watching the stream on Friday. So I might even do a little cheeky giveaway. So if you're watching now, do come and watch us on Friday. I might surprise you all. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I don't want to keep anyone too much longer. I know Mac wants to go to bed because he's old.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Friday. Thanks, guys. Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.